Gentleman from Kentucky is recognized.
Mr. Speaker, I yield 3 minutes to the gentleman from Minnesota, Mr. Stauber.
Gentleman is recognized for 3 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise today with a heavy heart to strongly condemn the recent attacks on Minnesota lawmakers and their families and denounce all forms of political violence. Earlier this month, a deranged gunman shocked the state of Minnesota and this entire nation by murdering Speaker Emerita Melissa Hortman and her husband Mark, and attempting to kill State Senator John Hoffman and his wife Yvette. I'm absolutely devastated by this terrifying act of violence. While I didn't know Melissa Hortman personally, her reputation was that of a very dedicated public servant who cared deeply about our shared state and its people. I heard equally wonderful things about Mark Hortman, especially his deep devotion to his family. My heart aches for the Hortmans' 2 children, now left without parents, along with all their loved ones. At the same time, I continue to hold Senator Hoffman and his wife Yvette in my prayers as they begin the long and difficult road toward healing. Their survival is nothing short of a miracle, and I thank God they remain with us today. I'm also thankful to all of our brave law enforcement officers in Minnesota, along with our federal partners, who were able to locate and capture the killer, ending his brief reign of terror on our state. Without their quick response, there may have been many more victims. Thanks to their dedication and professionalism, justice will now be delivered. Make no mistake, this was not just an attack on the Hortman and Hoffman families. This was an attack on the state of Minnesota and our shared ideals as Americans. Political violence such as this threatens the very fabric of our constitutional republic and can never be ignored or met without condemnation. I am personally alarmed by the growing number of threats and attacks on public officials across the political spectrum in recent years. While we may have our differences, it is incumbent upon us all to ensure that disagreement never descends into violence. Now more than ever, we must remember that we are all Americans, and what unites us is far more powerful than anything that might divide us. I am deeply grateful to Melissa Hortman, John Hoffman, and both of their families for everything they have contributed to our great state of Minnesota. I think one of the most powerful ways we can honor them is by standing united as Americans against this senseless attack and against all forms of political violence. I urge my colleagues to do so by supporting HRES 519. And I yield back the balance of my time.
Gentleman yields back. Gentleman from Kentucky reserves.